Good morning, everyone. Let's begin our today's session. Now we have completed exercise 1.3. Now we are going to be complete exercise 1.4 and so on. Here, what is exercise 1.4? We have to highlight it the real number on the number line of the form of decimal form. Okay. Now let's start exercise 1.4. First question is represent 3.765. 3.76 sorry 3.765 on number line. What is the question? That we have to represent 3.765 number on number line. So first of all, we know that 3 is 3 and 4. This number is coming between 3 and 4. Why? Now we have said that here we know that first it is positive number, so that's why we have take here 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and so on. Now see here 3 and 4. We know that 3 point something, that means some more number in 3. So that's why we say that the number, this is number is in between of 3 and 4. So first I will be highlighted 3 and 4. Now I will be doing zoom of this 3 and 4. So that's why we know that what is the number between this 3 and 4. Here it is 3, here it is 4. I know that after the 3, 3.1 is coming, 3.2, 3.3, 3.4, 3.5, 3.6, 3.7, 3.8, after that 3.9, and then in the last 4. Or we have right over here. Clear? Now again see that up to 1 decimal 3.7. Now we know that 3.7 is here, but something is more in 3.7. So that is 0.065. So that's why that number is lies between 3.7 and 3.8. Again do the zoom of this both numbers. So we draw next number line. Keep in mind that suppose here 3 digit given, then we have to draw 1, 2, and 3 and 4 number line. Here it is 2, then we have to do 3 number line. Okay. Now see 3.7 is here. Then after here 3.8. Now see here nothing. Then we can say that it is 0 right over here. After the decimal you can write any of the 0 after the particular number. So we cannot add 0 before this number, but after that we can add it easily. Now this is 3.70, then next number 3.71, 3.72, 3.73, 3.74, 3.75, 3.76, 3.78, 3.78 and 3.79, and then last 3.80. 18 is 8. 3 point. Clear? Now see here again 3.76. 3.76 is here. So that number lies between 3.676 and 3.77. Clear? Now again draw the next number line. Here we write 3.76. Here we write 3.77. Now start from here. See, this is 3.76. After that we put here 0. So that's why 3.760, 3.761, like this way. 3.7 3.761, then 3.762, 3.763, 3.764, 3.765, 3.766, 3.767, 3.768, 3.769, and then 3.77. Clear? So now we say that where is the 3.765? Yes, it is obvious here. 3.765. Then we have highlighted here 3.765. Clear? So for the after the decimal place there is a 3 number, so that's why I will draw 4 number line. If there is a 2 number, then we have to draw only 3 number line. Clear? Now next, what is your question number 2? Question number 2, you have to draw the 4.26 mark. Represent 4.26 mark on number line. Now see here, we know that it is right like this way, 4.26, 26, so on. So here it is given that up to 4 decimal. So that's why we have to take after the decimal point only 4 number. Clear? So we have to draw up to only 4 decimals. So that's why first here we know that how many lines we have to draw. Here 4 numbers, so that's why we have to draw 5 number line. Clear? Now first we know that 4.26 is coming after 4, so that's why 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and so on. So 4 is here, 5 is here. Clear? So this number is between this. Now again zoom this number line. So this is 4. After that 4.1, 4.2, 4.3, 4.4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and last 5. 10 means 5. Clear? Next again 4.26. Here 4.2. Then 26 is coming after that 4.2. Now again draw the number line and zoom the number 4.2 and 4.3. This is 4.2, 4.21, 4.22, 4.23, 4.24, 4.25, 4.26, 4.27, 4.28, 4.29 and in the last it is 4.3. Clear? So now we can see that 4.26. 4.26 is here. This number is between 4.26 and 4.27. Again we split this by this way. 4.26 is here. 4.261, 4.262, 4.263, 4.264, 4.265, 4.266, 4.267, 4.268, 4.269 and 4.27. Now again see 4.262. 4.262 is here. So this number is between these both. Then again next row number line. Here is your 4.262 and here is your 4.263. Now see, again we have start from here. This is 4.2620. Then next 4.2621, 4.2622, 4.2623, 4.2624, 4.2625, 4.2626, 4.2627, 4.2628, 4.2629, and in the last 4.263. Clear? So now again see that we need 4.2626. Where is 4.2626? It is here. So that's why I'll be highlighted right over here that it is 4.2626. This is the representation of the numbers 4.2626 on the number line. Now it is clear. Now next, your exercise 1.5. Before that we have to learn something. Some equation we have to learn for the mathematical equations. Now see here. You have to remember this equation. A minus B bracket A plus B. Here it is the multiplication between these both. Then answer will be A square minus B square. About this equation you have learned in the next chapter. So that's why first you have to just remember right over here. Then after that you can easily understand what exactly this equation is. Clear? Now suppose I want to do multiplication, root A multiply root A. Then what happens? It is root A square, because root A multiply root A means root A multiply A. Then answer will be here square root and square both are cancelled, so answer will be A. Then next root A, root B is here, and answer will be root AB. Clear? Then next here it is given A plus B and C plus D. Then what will be your answer? You have to multiply this number with whole bracket. So A whole bracket C plus D plus next number is B and whole bracket C plus D. Now what is the multiplication here? A multiply C, that is AC, A multiply D, that is AD, plus B multiply C, that is BC, plus BD. So this is your answer. See, here what you have to do? You have to multiply this number with whole bracket. Then again plus B and again whole bracket. Clear? Do you understand? Now next, suppose you want to do the n root of A. Clear? Then how can you do it? N root of x for A. What will be your answer? Suppose I want to do the square root of 4. What will be answer? 2. Again I want to do square root of 9, that is 3. Cube root of 8, answer will be 2. Why? Because 2 cube, 8 is equal to 2 cube, 2 multiply 2 multiply 2, so that's why it is answer is 8. So that is 2 cube, then cube and cube root cancel, so that's why answer will be 2. Now same is here. What will be your answer? A here. And what is the power of a? Sorry, here we have to change that x is equal to x raised to n is equal to a. X raised to n is equal to a. Then do the n root on the both sides. So that's why here n and n root both are cancelled. So answer will be here x, and here it is going to be n root of a. Clear? Now it is right. Here this is first one, second, third, fourth, and this is fifth one. Now see here, this is the n root of the any number. Suppose you want to do the square root, then this is this way, then cube root, then fourth root. Clear? Now what is your next? Suppose you have root a plus root b bracket root a minus root b. Then what is your answer? We know that a minus b plus b is equal to a square minus b square. Same as here, root a square minus root b square. We know that root a square, root and square both are cancelled, so that's why here a minus root b square, that is b. See here, what is the difference between this and this equation? Both are same, but here it is a and b given. Here it is square root a or square root b given. So that's why that was difference in both the answer. Here a square minus b square, here a minus b only. Clear? Then next, a plus b and a minus root b. A plus root b, a minus root b. Again here same way, a plus b, a minus b, a square minus b square. Then here it is a given, so it is a square minus root b square is b, so answer will be a square minus b. Then next, one more equation you have to remember, root a plus or minus root b square. See, this is both numbers are given in the square root. Then we have to do the square of that number. So what can we do? Here root a square, that is a, plus or minus 2 root a root b plus root b square, that is b. So you have to remember that if here it is plus, then answer will be here plus. Here we do not have changed this one. This is obvious plus, but here if minus, then answer will be here minus. Clear? So do not change that sign of b. Then next one is the remaining root a upon b. Then what is your answer? Root a upon root b. Same as suppose you have to root a b, then you can write this one, root a multiply root b. Clear? Then next we are going to start with our exercise 1.5. See here, one more thing we have to remember, that rationalization. Now what is rationalization? Now rationalization means we have to remove square root from the denominator. Now how can we remove square root from the denominator? So there is a several method for it. Now what is the next topic? It is rationalization. Now here we can do the rationalization with the help of following things. Like suppose I have a number 1 upon root 3. I want to rationalize this number. In this rationalization form, never come root in the denominator. Okay, so we have to remove that root from the denominator. So that's why I'll be multiply with same number, because if we multiply with same number, here square and square root going to be cancelled. So that's why I'll be write like this way. Root 3 here. Here we know that root 3, it is root 3 square. So here root and square both are cancelled. So answer will be root 3 by 3. So this is the method of rationalization. Now next, 2 plus root 3 is given. Then what can you do? Again I have to remove here root from the denominator. So that's why I will multiply here 2 plus, then I will multiply by 2 minus root 3. Then here I will multiply, then again I have to multiply in the above equation, because of that if we cut this one, again we get the our main question. So that's why here 1 multiply 2 minus root 3, that is 2 minus root 3. Then after in the below, a plus b, a minus b, that is a square minus b, b square, that is a square, that is 2 square, that is 4, minus b square, root 3 square, that is 3. So answer will be 2 minus root 3. Here we write 1 or not, that is doesn't matter. Clear? Now next we do the sum of a real number, multiplication, addition, subtraction, division of the real number. This is the mass of real number. The mass means division, multiplication, addition and subtraction. Now first we have to take here division of the number. Suppose here it is root 8 given and here root 2 is given. Then how can we divide this both number? We know that here it is 2 multiply 2, it is 8, here root 2. Now we know that here we can write 2 to the 4, multiply 2 upon root 2. Again we know that square root of 4 is 2. So it is 2 root 2 divided by root 2. So here we know that root 2 cancel, so answer will be 2. So this is the division of the real number. Then multiplication of the real number. Suppose I have to number root 8 multiply root 64. See here, what is the root 8? We know that root 8 is equal to 2 root 2. So that's why I will write here 2 root 2. Multiply, what is the square root of 64? 8 is the 64, so answer will be here 8. So 8 to the 16 root 2 is your answer of multiplication. Then addition, 2 root 2 plus 5 root 3. 2 root 2 plus 5 root 3 plus root 2 minus 3 root 3. Now this is addition. So here 2 root 2, here root 2. So this is 2 and this is 1 root 2. Here nothing means 1. So 2 plus 1, that is 3 root 2. And here 5. This is plus, this is minus. So we have to do the subtraction. So 5 minus 3, that is plus 2 root 3. Why the sign is given here plus? Because this is the bigger number. Clear? Now next we have to do the subtraction. We have to do the subtraction for the same. Minus root 2, 3 root 3. Then see here 2 root 2 plus 5 root 3. Now we have to do the open the bracket. Then what happened? This minus is be multiplied with this number, so that's why it is plus minus minus root 2, and here minus minus plus 3 root 3. Now see here 2 root 2, here minus root 2, 2 minus 1, that is 1 root 2. Then here 5 root 3, here 3 root 3, so 5 plus 3, that is 8 root 3. We need same term right over here, then we can do the addition, subtraction, okay, and multiplication and so on. Now this will be your answer of subtraction. This is division, multiplication, addition and subtraction. Clear? Now next we use that particular equation for the sum. Now your first question is 5 plus root 7. 5 plus root 7 multiply 2 plus root 5. We know that this is the equation of a plus b, c plus d. So that's why we have to do the multiplication of 5 with whole bracket 2 plus root 5, and here plus root 7, again whole bracket 2 plus root 5. So here it is 5 to the 10, here it is 5 root 2, 5 root 5, and here plus 2 root 7, here again multiply root 7 multiply root 5, it is root 35. So if you can able to do the addition of the same term, then you have to, but here there is a no same term. Here it is root 5, here nothing is given, here root 7, and here root 35. So that's why we cannot add that number. Then next one is your 5 plus root 5, 5 minus root 5. Then answer will be here a plus b, a minus b. That's why a square, that is 5 square, minus b square, that is root 5 square. So 5 square is 25, minus root 5 square, root and square cancel, so 5. So answer will be 20. Clear? Then next, root 3 plus root 7 square. Root 3 plus root 7 square. What is the equation of this? A plus b square, that is a square plus 2ab plus b square. So root 3 square plus 2a root 3 b root 7 b square, that is root 7 square. Now here root 3 square, square and square root again cancel, 3 plus here 2 root 3 7 is 21 plus here root 7 square, that is 7. Here we know that 3 and 7 are both same term, so that's why here 10 plus 2 root 21 is your answer. Clear? Then next, root 11 minus root 7. Root 11 minus root 7, here root 11 plus root 7. We have to do the a minus b, a plus b. So a square minus b square, root 11 square 11 minus root 7 square 7. So 11 minus 7, that is 4. Clear? Now next, rationalize the following sum. Now see, how can we rationalize the number? One upon 2 plus root 3. We have to rationalize this number. That's why here it is plus given, so we multiply with minus number. So here also 2 minus root 3. Here 1 multiply 2 minus root 3, answer will be 2 minus root 3. And in the denominator, here 2 plus root 3, 2 minus root 3, answer will be 2 a plus b, a minus b, a square minus b square, 2 square 4, minus root 3 square 3. So answer will be 2 minus root 3. In the denominator, answer will be 1. Clear? Then 5 root 3 minus root 5. 5 root 3 minus root 5. Then again multiply with plus number. Then again here multiply with plus number. So here 5 root 3 plus root 5, and in the denominator root 3 minus root 5. So that's why a minus b, a plus b. So root 3 square, that is 3, b square, that is 5. So 5 here 3 minus 5, that is minus 2. Why? Because here 5 is the bigger number and this is plus, this is minus. So that's why plus minus, we have to do the subtraction of that, and answer will be minus 2. So we write minus in the downward also, or you can write it in the denominator, and the root 3 and root 5. Clear? Then 1 upon 7 plus 3 root 2. Here 7 plus 3 root 2, again we have take here 7 minus 3 root 2, here 7 minus 3 root 2. So Here we know that 1 multiply 7 minus 3 root 2. In the denominator 7 plus 3 root 2, 7 minus 3 root 2, a square minus b square. So 7 square 49 minus b square, that is 3 square 9, and root 2 square 2, 9 to the 18. So that's why answer will be your 7 minus 3 root 2 divided by, this is 1 31. Clear? Now next your exercise 1.5. Exercise 1.5. Here your question 1 is that divide rational and irrational number. We have to separate rational and irrational. This is your homework, because we know that which number is rational and which is irrational, and which number is a real number. Clear? Now see here, suppose pi is given, then what is your answer? We know that pi is your irrational number. Okay, so keep in mind that pi is your irrational number. Then again question number 2. Question number 2, I will be doing only two sum. First one, that is 3 root 3 plus 2 root 3. Okay, so what is the answer? Again 3 multiply whole bracket plus root 3 multiply whole bracket. So here 3 to the 6 plus 3 root 3 plus here 2 root 3, root 3 multiply root 3, that is 3. So here 6 plus 3, that is 9, and here 3 plus 2 yani 5 root 3. Clear? This is your answer. Now next, root 5 plus root, this is your third one, root 5 plus root 2 square. So this is a plus b square, that is a square plus 2ab plus b square. So that's why a square, that is root 5 square, that is 5 plus 2ab plus b square, that is root 2 square, that is 2. So 5 plus 2, that is 7 here, plus 2 root 10. Clear? Next, question number 4. What is your question number 4? Sorry, question number 3 is remaining. We know that the value of pi is equal to C upon D. Okay, C is your perimeter of circle, and D is your diameter of circle. Clear? Now we know that pi is your irrational number. Then why it is written in the P upon Q form? Here C divided by D, so it is P upon Q form. So that's why we know that C upon D form is here. C is which type of number? When you measure the perimeter of a particular number circle, then it is not exact measurement. Clear? Sometimes we can say that 2.4 meter, 2.4 centimeter. So this is your exact value? No. That is a variation in the number after the decimal. So that's why if you decide the exact value, then what is your exact value? 2.4321764872, so on. So that's why the answer will be your perimeter of that particular circle is like this way, 2.4377647. So this is your irrational number. So D is your irrational number, because we can never measure the accurate distance or other. Clear? So here it is irrational number. Then again, if we measure the diameter, what is your diameter? Diameter we have to again measure with your scale or other things. So that's why it is also a irrational number. Why? Because we cannot measure exactly what is the distance of that particular diameter. So that's why it is also an irrational number. So now we know that pi is equal to value of c divided by d. Then what is c? C is your irrational number and d is also irrational. So division of both irrational number is always answer will be your irrational number. Clear? So division of your irrational and irrational number is always irrational number. So that's why we can say that pi is your irrational number. So therefore pi is irrational number. Clear? Again, pi is counted in your irrational number because the value of pi is going to be meet us a irrational number. Why? Now this is c upon d. This is the form of p upon q. So that's why we can say that it is a rational. No. Why? Because c and d is never be accurate because it is going to be a variant when you can measure with the scale or other things. So that's why this measurement never can be a perfect. Okay. How can you measure that number? But any time this number will be your not perfect, irrational number is coming at that time. So that's why after the decimal point that number going to be not stopped after the some point. So that's why these both are your irrational number. This is your perimeter and this is your diameter, both are irrational number. And so that's why we divide that irrational by irrational, that is perimeter and diameter. So irrational by irrational answer will be always division of both the irrational number is irrational number. That's why we can say that pi is your irrational number. Clear? Here it is the contradiction that c upon d is your p upon q form, that pi is equal to c upon d is given is of form p upon q when q does not equal to 0, but it is contradict to our proof. By contradict mean that this result here shown result is rational number and here we get that it is irrational number. So these both are opposite results. That's why we can say that this is your contradict result, then we prove it. Clear? So what is the answer of this? Question number 3 is written here. Then after question number 4, that is root 9.3. How can we find out root 9.3 on a number line? Listen everyone, but today's time is completed, so that's why we stop here, and question number 4 and 5 is remaining in your exercise 1.5. We do it on further classes, okay? And in 1.3 also 1 for maybe 2 sums are remaining. No, it is completed, okay? Your 1.3 is completed and 1.5 is remaining, so we can do it in a further classes, okay? Thank you. I hope everyone enjoy my class. Okay, and please like, share and subscribe my channel Tropicana Tunes Education by Tarun Patel, subject mathematics. Okay, thank you.
Like, share and subscribe the channel Tropicana Tunes Education and press the bell icon for more updates.